And now for the Legacy Awards and our largest category of the evening, charter school operators. The operators that exist in California are the envy of the nation. They are inspirational and a dedicated group that have consistently proven that all kids can learn at the highest level. And despite all the challenges that we face in public schools in California, you can scale great schools to impact more kids and their families. This group that I'm about to announce represents the diversity of charter schools that exist in California. Diversity of geography, of students served, and of school type. These operators prove that this movement is truly about diversity and inclusiveness. So as I announce your name, once I announce your name, if you could please stand and join us up on the stage, and again, I'll ask everyone to hold their applause to the end. Mary Bixby, Charter School of San Diego. Judy Burton, Alliance for College Ready Public Schools. Jackie Elliott and Ref Rodriguez, Partnerships to Uplift Communities, the Puck Schools. Jean and Sandra Fisher, Watts Learning Center. Pat Golding, Hickman Community Charter Schools. Dave Patterson, Rockland Academy Charter Schools. Rick Piercy, the Lewis Center for Educational Research. Ana Ponce, Camino Nuevo Charter Academy. Don Shalvey, Aspire Public Schools. Irene Sumida and Joe Lucente, Fenton Charter Public Schools. Ting Sun and Charlie Leo, Natomas Charter School. And Jonathan Williams, the Accelerated School Community of Schools.
Thank you. About 20 years ago, 9 of us were called to meet in San Carlos, and we were going to try and figure out how to form a 501c3. Way back there 20 years ago, I can guarantee that we never dreamed that it would morph into something as grand as this. Is this amazing? Thank you to the California Charter Schools Association for recognizing the operators. And on behalf of them, I say thank you. We're very humbled. Always in the charter movement, we've talked about the big tent, the tent that would envelop all kinds of charter schools. I'm here tonight to tell you the tent is gone. Now we're a sprawling city with no boundaries. And in that city, we've got our funders, our philanthropists, we've got our associations, our lawyers, our contractors, our architects, our back office service, all of those people doing one thing, putting students first. The charter school movement has just begun. As Jed said, we haven't even gotten to our golden age yet. We're just starting and the momentum is going. I'm going to be here in 20 years. I know you're going to be here in 20 years because we are never, never going to be denied and we are never going to be defeated. God bless you for your good work, all of you. And together, we're going to keep the boundaries of this city going and going. We'll see you in 20 years.
Let's have Don Shalvey. Great.
Thanks, Brian. Good evening. All right. For those of you who have not met, I'm Don Shalvey, the founder of Aspire Public Schools, and I have a few thoughts about the night. Yogi Berra, famous Hall of Fame Yankee catcher, says, "I only like surprises when I know them in advance." None of us who are around in 1993, when we got the letter that we had our charter authorized, and for those of us that were part of Charter School number 1, we never imagined this surprise tonight. But this cup, which was the welcome gift in November of 1993, when the very first Charter Schools Conference was held, had a motto on it. And the motto said, "License to Dream." And every one of us who was there took advantage of that, and we dreamed. And so do all of you. But the difference between those who dream and those who are in this room tonight is you made a commitment to make those dreams a reality for the 500,000 kids in California that you serve every day. So on behalf of all of us, who were around at the beginning of this, there are some lessons that we have really learned. The first thing we learned is that you can accomplish more together than you can alone. Whether or not it's finances, special ed, facilities, human capital, Common Core, assessments, all of those things, you have proven that you break through rather than break down. That's what matters so much. Some of you know that in a former life I was a bit of a disc jockey, so the lyric I would use is, everyone in this room knows when they hit a wall, they make it a window. So tonight, I think we should follow the words of those great philosophers, Cool and our gang, and just celebrate, but not for too long, because tomorrow, it's back to work. And for me, that back to work means momentum is on our side. Like my good friend Kevin Johnson, the Kings will probably stay, but so will this movement stay. It'll stay a long, long time, and it's because of every one of you. So I guess if you're not going to follow Cool and the Gang tomorrow, I would follow Curtis Mayfield and keep on pushing, because California needs us. Thanks so very much.
And now I'd like to call up Jean and Sandra Fisher.
Good evening, everyone. Rarely do we get an opportunity to have so many of the people who have helped us along the way in the same place at the same time. So I thank those of you who helped us before we even started our charter school in 1997. You helped us in 1995. You helped us throughout the years, whether it was through going to boot camp, whether you were a funder, whether you were a friend to us, whether you were a mentor to us. And I thank all of you for what you have done to help us along the way, because we cannot do it alone.
Good evening. How's everybody? Wonderful, wonderful. You know, it's quite an honor to be up here at this time. We represent a very diverse group. Our school has been sort of called a mom and pop operation. And in that vein, I guess I'm pop. It's an honor to receive this award, and certainly to speak on behalf of such an august body of dedicated educators as we have at our stage at this time. Let's give them a big round of applause. Although we are diverse in our makeup and approach, we are one in mission to provide a quality education for the children we serve. We're preparing our students for the 21st century opportunities that are sure to come, to perform and be the leaders of tomorrow. I was especially moved by Jed Wallace's presentation this morning because it showed so much passion. And I think without passion, we don't have much of a chance to succeed in what we're doing. I have a poem that was by Kali Nurijan that I think sums up the mission for all of us. And it's that we're raising children. We're not the farmer's daughters raising chickens to be slaughtered, not the sharecropper's children raising cane to be cut down. We're raising children here, raising not California singing dried fruit raisinets, not raising strange fruit to hang from some tree. We're raising precious fruits to grow high on the vine, precious fruits reaching towards sunshine, raising the fruit of the future, to multiply by fives, to stay alive. We're raising children here, We're raising children, not little Bo Peep leading her sheep to be slaughtered. These are our daughters. These are our sons. We're raising children, y'all, raising them up above the floodwaters. We are the crossing guards. Cross us and you'll be sorry, because we're raising children here between rocks and hard space, between slim and none, between fat back and no slack. We're raising children, y'all. The instructions are included. Do not fold, spindle, or mutilate. The instructions been included. Do not fold, spindle, mutilate, neglect, misuse, or abuse. Because we're raising children, y'all. We're raising children here at the Watts Learning Center and throughout our movement. We're raising children. Thank you very much for this award.